Nicolas Cage and Pedro Pascal staring at each other is a bit perfectly suited to an online environment wherein two people staring at each other is a consistent format. This comes hot off of the heels of all the Zoolander memes, as well as the many thousands of reaction images of iconic characters staring straight into a camera. Ghost comes to mind too, staring in a similar manner to that of Nick Cage here. The original clip comes from the fantastic film The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, and a scene in which Pedro's character, Harvey, asks Nick to take LSD with him. Hence, we get this fantastic tripped out scene where Nick is struggling to see straight and Pedro has his mouth wide open in ecstasy. Often, we see online artists pair the scene with Make Your Own Music by Mama Cass. The film does a great job of satirizing expectations surrounding celebrities and the way audiences expect them to act outside of work, as Pedro's character is paying Nick Cage $1 million to come and party with him. I won't spoil too much for the plot here, but I do recommend the film as it is a decent action comedy. At any rate, there's something so evocative about being looked at or seeing two people look directly at each other. So much emotion can be conveyed without verbal dialogue, which is a fact that can be manipulated to make these memes say anything. Pedro Pascal is the internet's darling right now, especially with his performance as Joel in The Last of Us. And Nick Cage is, of course, Nick Cage.
Whoa, Cage!
He can bring a certain energy to the table only available to Nick Cage, and that has made him a veteran favourite of meme culture. From "My hair is a bird, your argument is invalid" to "Not the bees," he's consistently shown up in many edits over the decades. For the new and old internet sweethearts to be paired together only emphasises this power, ensuring a smash hit in the form of Nick and Pedro staring at each other. Plus, both Chiptuna and John P have made fantastic Mario Kart edits, referencing yet another meme in the form of Luigi's stare. Clearly, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent was created knowing the absolutely huge influence both actors have had on traditional and new media, although unfortunately it did not go as bonkers at the box office as it could have. Perhaps these memes will raise interest in the film, giving it a higher place in terms of critical reception. In short, Nicolas Cage staring at Pedro Pascal stems from a very meta film about celebrity culture, making the scene a perfect candidate for the self-referential humour that the online ecosystem consistently craves. What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in next? Let me know in the comments below.
And remember, like and subscribe! Or else...